Hey guys, welcome back to another game on War3 TV. Now we have the second game in iFeng Cup number 13 semifinals of Thu, the Chinese human player, versus MGBP, the Chinese orc player. MGBP playing on the account Sick of Past. In this game, Thu, the purple human player, had Chinese characters in his name, so he is now labeled as player 3. His Chinese characters actually meant Egg God, or Egg Lord, because that's what they call him in China. The TH000 represents 3 eggs, so they call him the Egg God. And the first game we had on Terran Stand, Thu really dominated MGBP. MGBP is actually defending iFeng Cup champion. He won iFeng Cup number 12, and he's one of the top 2 orc players on the Chinese amateur scene. Many consider him to be the best player, the other player being ZDR. Both players typing to each other. I'm not sure what they're saying, as I can't see the Chinese characters. However, it looks like pretty standard builds from both players here. Last game we saw a different build from Thu. Thu actually speed built his altar a little bit on Terran Stand to prevent any type of harassment from MGBP. This time he's actually just going a standard altar build, so nothing too different coming from Thu, and the same type of build also coming from MGBP. He's most likely, on this map, he's probably not going to do any type of extremely early game harassment like he did last time, tried to do on Terran Stand. There are a lot of good items that drop on this map, plus he has the fountains to be able to heal up, so he probably will use this Blade Master to try to heal up, to try to creep up and get level 2, get some good items, so he can do damage later on. We'll probably see the same thing out of Thu this game. Standard Archmage, Beastmaster, Tower Push. Thu does do a lot of weird things sometimes, though. We do see a third farm going down, so he's not going to try to do a super tech like a Sky tech, like Sky used to do, 2 farm tech, and go for really early tier 2, and get that Beastmaster really fast and tower as soon as possible. But we will still most likely see that similar type of play, just with a 3 farm tech here. So 5 militia now being used on Thu's side to creep up this camp, and MGBP is looking like he's going to go towards the shop. So he does go to the shop here, and he will sell his TP. He actually buys a circlet, so he's actually not going to try to creep out that shop right there. I thought he would be trying to creep out the shop. Instead, he's going to go and he's going to try to deny a green camp on Thu's side, so he is doing a little bit of creeping, but nothing like I expected him to. And Thu's just going to run around, try to get away from that Blade Master until it's time to be able to buy boots. Tech from Thu is now going up, also from MGBP. So right now, just the Blade Master right-clicking on that Archmage after he saw it, and Thu just able to run around, and he's going to wait until he can buy some boots to try to get away from that Blade Master. A good block there from MGBP, slowing down the Archmage just for a little while. Not quite time to buy boots yet, so we're going to see more of this Blade Master right-clicking here, trying to deny the levels of the Archmage. However, Thu is able to use 3 militia to creep this small green camp, so he does get level 2, even though MGBP is chasing down his Archmage with his Blade Master, and his grunts are chasing down the footman. So nothing too exciting though. Thu able to just keep creeping here. And now the Archmage has met up with the footman. He's going to try to do some damage to these grunts. And one of these grunts getting low, but nothing's probably going to die here. Grunts have a lot of HP. Blade Master has ran off and bought boots though, so he's going to be able to chase down this Archmage relatively well. One footman getting attacked, but he's probably going to go for this Archmage before the Archmage is able to buy boots. Thu doesn't know which shop he bought the boots from, so he could end up going to the wrong place and not able to buy boots of speed. For right now, just a lot of right-clicking going on from MGBP, and Thu looking to buy boots. And he does go to the shop that MGBP bought the boots from, so he's unable to buy boots there. He's going to have to run across and buy boots from the other shop. And at the same time, these footmen are going to war with these grunts here. He does buy a staff and boots, and he's going to staff back to his footman. He's going to creep up the small green here, continue to add experience on his Archmage, try to get level 3 before he does any type of tier 2 push. The grunts, however, were chasing those footmen, so they're going to see that exactly where Thu was creeping, and the Blade Master will be able to go. He gets a deny on one of these creeps, so he has a little bit of experience to his Blade Master, and he's going to try to block off one of these footmen here. Thu has excellent micro, however, and he's able to run this footman away without taking hardly any damage at all. Tier 2 almost finished for Thu. We're most likely going to see Dual Sanctums going up again, and a second hero coming out, most likely Beastmaster, just like last game. Thu able to play flawlessly last game, so we'll probably see the same type of play again. Shadow Hunter being built for MGBP, and no second hero yet. Oh, there is the second hero. The Beastmaster is coming out, and sorry about the creaking door. Somebody is leaving right now, so hopefully they shut the door quickly. And there's that creaking door again. Now we have an exchange here. Thu doing a little harassment here on the Orc base. Blade Master right-clicking on the Archmage and trying to take down anything. MGBP is trying to put up a War Mill here. That's going to allow him to try to stop this tier 2 push. If Thu tries to do another push, he's going to be able to get some catapults as well as towers. However, Thu is just focusing down these burrows right now, and there are not nearly enough peons able to repair them. So this first burrow is going to go down. So that's a big blow to MGBP, who is now supply blocked at only 30 supply, while he currently has 34 food. So he's able to kill one of these footmen, but he does lose that burrow, so a big deal losing that burrow. He does have his beast area up, but still he's unable to put up any type of spirit lodge so he can get dispel. Just like last game, he was unable to get any dispel against those summons of Thu. So Thu did do some good harassment there, able to kill one burrow. Now he's going to continue creeping, try to level up these heroes here, get some experience on the Beastmaster. And now the Orc player is here, however, and Thu does see the Shadow Hunter, so he knows that the Blade Master is there as well. The Blade Master attacking his Archmage. Back in Thu's base real quick, we do see Dual Sanctums going up. His shop just now being put up there. One more footman goes down due to Hex, and MGBP does get a nice creep jack there, able to kill that footman and continue creeping the rest of that camp, putting some levels on the Shadow Hunter. However, the Blade Master is still only level 1, so Thu needs to be Thu is in a relatively good position. MGBP needs to be careful with this low-level Blade Master here. Not going to be able to do too much damage. Not going to be able to wind walk for a very long time. So right now Thu just creeping around again, trying to get level 3 on that Archmage. He doesn't really want to put up towers and do a strong push until he has those level 2 elementals, because there's such a big difference between a level 1 elemental and level 2 elemental. So continuing to put some experience on there. Continues to build priests and sorceresses. And he will go to the shop now, and he does get an arcane tower. He has one arcane tower on his Archmage. He will most likely put some more arcane towers on his Beastmaster. So he has now purchased 2 arcane towers on his Beastmaster. And it looks like the push is going to happen just like it did last game. He's not quite level 3 yet, like he was the last game, so not as big of an advantage as he had. However, he still has quite a big army already. He still has 2 footmen left, and quite a few sorceresses and priests were built while he was running around trying to get a little more experience on his Archmage. So no casters were lost. That's a big deal for the Orc player. They like to be able to take down at least one sorceress before this push happens. But right now, invisible going down on this Archmage, slow getting out on the units. So Thu is able to keep this hero alive, even with ensnare. He's going to be able to invisible that hero and keep the Archmage alive. MGBP does put up a tower this game, however, so he's able to hold off against this tower rush of Thu a lot better. This tower doing some damage to this tower of Thu's, so some tower on tower action there. Another footman goes down. So things looking better for MGBP this game. However, the slow is taking its toll. MGBP needs to be careful with these 2 grunts. They're getting very low. He's not microing these grunts very well at all. They're just kind of running around in a circle. This Demolisher is going to get taken down, it looks like. So that's a big blow there for MGBP. It came out on the wrong side. All those summons out already. So 4 summons out right now for Thu, and absolutely nothing for MGBP to do against those summons. He only has a bestiary up on the left side of the map. He has nothing that he can use to dispel any of the slow or any of these summons. So that's a big mistake, I think, there from MGBP to not get his Spirit Lodge out already. He may have been scared to try to put it up because of the way Thu was able to take it down last game. However, this game is proving that the summons are just too strong right now. His Blade Master taking a lot of damage. These grunts have just been running around the entire game, taking hit points, taking damage. They haven't really done anything. He does have a level 2 Blade Master, however. If he can get level 3 on that Blade Master and move this Demolisher, once again the Demolisher comes out on the wrong side with a bad waypoint there, and it dies almost instantly. So those 2 catapults could have been a huge game changer, but unfortunately MGBP is unable to do anything with those, and his base is blocked off on this right side. Perhaps he was trying to protect his burrows, but unfortunately he's blocked himself out of his base. So he's losing grunts left and right. He's actually lost all of his grunts. Both of his raiders are low HP, and he just has to keep running back and forth to this bestiary, but there's no sanctuary there for those units. So right now, a really big mistake, in my opinion, that MGB built his base this way, and yes, he did block it off, so he kept those burrows protected, but all of his units have been exposed, and with slow, Thu has just been able to run around and pick those units apart. So Thu showing what big difference there is here between the top of the professional play and top of the amateur scene. MGBP may be the best orc on the amateur scene right now, but Thu is absolutely dominating this game, just as he did the last game. Not even a really competitive game here. Another raider is going down. Thu just doing a lot of damage everywhere. Another raider goes down, and this Beastmaster taking a lot of damage. Sick of Past saying something, and he does give the GG. So Thu wins again and takes the series for the iFeng Cup number 13 semifinals 2-0. He does make his way to the finals, where he will face the winner of GG versus Elegant, which if you watched the last games, you will have seen that Elegant won that series 2-0. So the next series coming up will be TH000, aka Thu, aka the Egg Lord, against the Chinese Night Elf player Elegant.